Mueller corruption scandal breaks wide open. Look what crime he buried for Obama. News has been breaking of Russia-connected corruption within the U.S. government, but surprise, surprise, it has nothing to do with Donald Trump and everything to do with Barack Obama. Apparently, as Obama's administration was approving a titanic deal to give Russian companies stock in the U.S. uranium, the same Russian individuals were engaged in all sorts of nefarious behavior, corruption, bribery, and various underhanded activities. We never learned about it because it appears the FBI at the time was covering it up. And who was responsible for the cover-up? Oh, just the guy leading the Russian investigation today. From the Daily Wire, Robert Mueller, who is the special counsel in charge of the Russian investigation, oversaw the FBI when the agency allegedly hid evidence it had collected that showed the Russian officials were engaged in a bribery scheme aimed at growing their atomic energy business inside the United States. The details were outlined in a report on Tuesday which showed that the evidence was withheld even from lawmakers as they questioned the Obama administration's approval of the sale of uranium-1 to Russia's Rosatom, which led to Russia controlling 20% of the uranium. Former Representative Mike Rogers, who chaired the House Intelligence Committee during the time the FBI probe was being conducted, told The Hill that he was never made aware of anything regarding Russian nuclear corruption, though many of his fellow lawmakers were concerned about that deal, which was also approved by Hillary Clinton's State Department. The Russian efforts to manipulate our American political enterprise is breathtaking. Wow, this is really looking bad for everyone involved. Obama, Clinton, Mueller are all in a big pot of corruption stew. Why were these charged cover-up? Because they didn't want the deal to get nixed by Congress. So Mueller's people during Obama's authority hid the evidence to protect the deal. That's pretty shady to me. It suggests that the administration and those working for it in the FBI were all but complicit in the bribery scheme. Perhaps they were beneficiaries of bribery? How can we know, since it was covered up? All this should lead to an investigation by Congress over just what went on back then. I had a hard time believing anybody will be prosecuted over this revelation. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Well, they're all involved. Of course they're all involved. They're all involved in the cover-up, and of course, in order for them to cover it up, they were beneficiaries, of course. But let's see what Congress does with this information. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and again, thank you so much for watching.